Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. I've got Jason with me from Kirbebike today, and we're going to do something interesting. So we're going to make an e-bike today. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is yet, but it's an exciting new kit that we've got. So stay tuned. Right, so we've come to the UK. It's probably one of the cheapest places you can buy a bike in the UK, and that's this place, Decathlon. You'll all know it in the UK. So they even do e-bikes now, but we're not interested in this today because we're going to build our own. So you can see what I mean, guys. Look, this is like 330 quid, this bike. Okay, look, it's not great. It's got cable brakes and things like that. But what should we be looking for, Jason, if we want to convert this to electric for this new kit that we're talking about? So would it fit on that front wheel?
Yes.
Because that's just a normal dropout, isn't it? So Jason's just pulled out this little bike here.
Yeah.
And you've converted one of these before, haven't you? Yeah.
Very simple, very easy. It looks nice.
So it's very simple to do. And the dropouts are smaller on this front wheel, but that's okay because there is a kit. There is a wheel that can do that, yeah?
Yeah, that is 74
Okay.
hours, and we have the special motor for that.
Perfect. So pretty much any of these bikes, guys, you'll see in here could be converted to electric. So the idea for this video, guys, is we're going to do a front wheel conversion. It's going to be road legal. It's going to be 250 watts, pedal assist, and you're going to be able to put this on any bike you want. This is the idea with this kit, and when you see the kit you're going to love this. I'll show you it in a minute, but let's just grab a bike first. So we're looking at this bike here. Actually, normally you have to worry about the triangle size here for where the battery's going to go. For our kit, this new kit we're going to show you, this doesn't matter because the battery doesn't go in here. Basically, it doesn't go in the triangle. So you're free to put this kit on any bike, whether this triangle is small or large or whatever. You don't need to worry about, you know, whether the battery will fit in there. I think we should take this one.
Yes.
What do you reckon?
I think it's good. Nice.
So we decided on this bike, guys. They're just running some checks on it first to let us have it. There was a minute where we thought we weren't going to be able to get the bike or take away the bike today because they would sort of been, I don't know what it's all about, but anyway, they've got to check it out. So he's going to check the bike and then we're going to take it back and rip it apart. So we're just looking at the other bikes in here as well. Look, this is a pretty nice e-bike, £2,800 though, so it's quite a lot of money. This one's 1,600. So the bike we're getting is costing 330 quid, and the kit we're going to put on is going to be about 450 quid. This is a new Kirbebike kit, so we're still confirming pricing, but it should be about 450, between 400 and 450 quid. The only problem is, yeah, I just forgot, we've got to try and fit it in the back of the TC. So I think the wheels are going to have to come off, aren't they?
Everything in the car.
Look at that. It goes, guys. See? Who'd have thought it? Right, guys, back in the workshop. We've got the bike back, all in one piece, all set up. It's a really nice bike, actually. I really like this bike. It's good quality, and it doesn't rattle. The suspension feels pretty good as well. So I actually recommend these bikes. They're pretty good. Anyway, Jason's here. We're going to do the conversion of this, but let's show you the kit that we're going to put on it. I'm so excited about this. It's absolutely awesome. Check this out. This is the Kirbebike EZ Rider. So this effectively is pretty much all you need, apart from the motor, to convert any bike into an electric bike. So in here we've got a battery, we've got a speed controller, we've got a display on here as well, and we've got this front light on here and a removable bracket which goes on the front of the bike. So the idea is this. Look how small it is, guys. That is literally what you need, all you need to propel your bike along and turn it into an electric bike. Absolutely insane. So obviously this doesn't propel the bike along on its own. You do need to have a motor, and that's included in the kit. So the motor is a front wheel kit, which makes it super easy to install. You just bolt this front motor wheel into the suspension at the front there, just drop it in, then you attach this mount here onto the handlebars, super easy to do, and then this just clicks onto the front of this, so it's like a removable thing. Then you can take this inside, charge it, do what you want. You can take this off when you go walking, so there's no chance of like anything getting stolen on the bike. And that is it, basically. So how long do you reckon it's going to take us to convert this bike to electric?
About 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes?
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So this is the motor wheel, guys. You've got, basically, this is a geared motor, isn't it? So this is 250 watts, so it's road legal, but it's geared, so it gives you a little bit extra torque. So you'll see that it's one of these sort of silver ones here, and it's got this silver section around the outside. That's so you can use V-brakes if you need to. So you don't actually have to have disc brakes. But if you've got disc brakes, you can just take off the disc on the bike there,
It's here.
and it fits straight on there. So that's what we're going to do now. So we've got the disc on now, looking good. Even though these tyres said tubeless on the outside, there was an inner tube inside, so you might have to watch that depending on what bike you get. You might need an inner tube. Also got to remember which way to put the tyre on as well, because there's a direction. Most of them are directional. The pedal assist sensor is really simple. You don't even have to take the crank arms off or anything like that. It just literally separates, and then you put this kind of retainer thing over the top of it to hold it on. So the other part of the sensor is basically this here, which connects to the controller, and that just goes onto this sort of down tube here, and you just basically cable tie that. This is one solution with that, and then you basically just get another one in the box which you can use on here, which that is probably a little bit more reliable. So you have to take the crank arm for that. So depending what tools you got, you can get going, and then maybe we'll do this one after. Fitting the wheel now, so it just drops straight in there. You can see the axle has got these kind of like flat parts here which line up, just drop straight into the dropouts, and then all you do is you just get your washers and slot them in. Another one over the top of there, and then your bolt for the final. That's a bolt cap, so you can actually kind of take that off to tighten up the bolt. But that is basically it, guys, and that just goes straight in there. So the motor is in. So on this particular bike, you do need another washer on this side, which comes in the kit, just because it was kind of getting a bit close to that caliper. So if you put another washer in, squeeze it in there, and then that will just make it line up perfectly in the caliper there. You can see that's perfect. Right, Charles has just turned up and you wanted to go on the Twizy, so go on in. Anyway, whilst he's off playing in the Twizy, the front wheel is now on. All we've really got to do is put the actual main battery unit bracket on. So the bracket just clicks on. So the cool thing about this is that it works with different headset sizes, right, Jason?
Yes, it's for the different angles. If when you instead this one, and it will be the up or down.
That's cool. Yeah. Right, so next up, we're fitting brake sensors here. So the idea of this is basically when you pull the brake, it will cut the motor power, and that's kind of a safety thing, so we're putting them on. So the way it works is you've got a magnet on one side here, and then you've got like a sensor on the other. So this particular bike actually works quite well with it, because you've got some flat area here which you can actually stick the stuff to. So just fitting it so it just kind of overlaps
Yeah, you see.
So we have a throttle as well here, which depends on whether you want to fit it. Not technically legal, but hey. These are very, very easy to fit, because you just literally just pop the bottom off. So you haven't actually got to take off any of the hardware on there, on the handlebars. It just slots straight on. Right, so the motor has a wire which has a plug on the end there, and that connects into the back of this bracket here. So, and the cables for the e-brakes literally go into there as well. So it's so simple to just put all these plugs in and install. Really simple. So the only connector to the main unit is this one, and it connects to the main unit there. So you can easily just take this off, go and charge it inside, do whatever you want. It's, you can remove this so it doesn't get stolen. It's just a super slick design. I actually love it. So it's super easy to connect this to the bike. Just literally just push down on that, and then just connect the main connector. Right, guys. So we are done. Look at this. It's all installed and ready to go. So we can just turn this on, and you can see here we've got the display here, so the dashboard. I won't take this protective cover off yet, but we've got our power, so you can see the voltage there, the output power as well, battery gauge which is down there, trip meter down there. So we've got the different assist levels here. So you've got eco mode, you've got sport mode, and then you've got climb mode as well. That's the highest it goes, up to number 3. And this is the speedo, which is in miles per hour as well. On the front we've got this really cool light, which is red at the moment. This is just for the sample, but they're going to be white soon, aren't they? We're going to change those to white, yeah?
Yes.
Excellent. So time to give it a go then. Actually, this motor has got, Jason was saying, it's got a 7.7 to 1 gear ratio.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's actually got a lot more torque than some of the others you'll see out there. You know what as well, guys? This bike, it feels light. It's a lot lighter than a 250 watt bike. If you bought a factory e-bike, it's so much lighter. And this kit only weighs 4 kilograms with the battery and the motor. Right, let's give this a test then. See what it's like. Well, that's really smooth. That's got some torque as well. That's impressive. I think it's because the bike's so light. That's unbelievable. That's amazing. I tell you what, that feels a lot quicker than 15.5 miles an hour. That's really impressive. Jason's on a Hovsko. That's a 250 watt pedal assist bike, and obviously I'm on this, and we'll see how they work together. That pull away, the way that pulls away is, you'd think that's more than 250 watts. I'm telling you, that torque, that motor gear ratio is absolutely brilliant. I'm going to do some more videos on this, guys. This won't be the last on this, but I'm impressed so far from what I've seen. It's definitely got some beans. Where is he? I've left him for dust. Absolutely brilliant, guys. Just with a bit of power, I'm able to make about 16 miles an hour. Obviously the pedal assist kind of will cut out at 15.5, but that is absolutely fast enough to get you somewhere. And I'm putting in a bit of effort, but because the bike's so light, it's just cruising along absolutely lovely. Really good. This is one of the best 200, I'm not just saying this is one of the best 250 watt e-bikes on a hub drive that I've actually ever built. I mean, I'm not say I built it, but Jason built it actually, but but yeah, you know, compared to sort of some other stuff like mid drives and things, obviously you're going to get a bit more torque and everything else, but the fact that this bike this morning was not an e-bike is a pretty amazing thing, really. Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, I like it.
You probably wouldn't like the food, and also look, you can just pick it up as well. It's just so light, so light. We should have a little race. We should have a race, yeah, and see what bike's quicker. I think I know what the answer's going to be, but it would be quite interesting. Let's come to a stop and then see what bike's faster. Right, so we're just doing pedal only.
Yes.
And we'll see who's faster.
Okay.
Right.
We go.
3, 2, 1, go. Right. Oh, he's still with me. Yeah, I think we've got a winner. It's kind of like, it's similar, but this just has the edge. It's like the way it pulls out. I mean, it's doing it on this sort of surface as well. Like, look, it's easy to ride over this surface. And I can go through the gears. Brilliant, guys, absolutely brilliant. See, look, you could even electrify one of those if you wanted to. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Be really simple, because you haven't got to worry about where the battery goes. You could just literally just put it anywhere, like just on the front, exactly the same as this. And if the smaller the wheels you've got, the better acceleration you're going to get, because obviously it's less of a sort of turning moment. Right, I just turned my power level down to number 1 now, and it's just really nice. Just give me a little bit of assistance. Yeah?
Number 1, you need a pedaling faster.
Number 1, yeah. Pedal a bit faster, he's saying. Yeah, no, yeah, it's working now. I can feel it coming in a bit more. But it's quite nice just for cruising along that sort of power level. Like if you're going through like a town or something like that, or sort of a little track where there might be some people, then you can turn it down. If you put it up to the 2nd level, yeah, you can feel the difference. That 3rd one is just going to be ideal for like climbing. You know, as it says, obviously it's called climb mode. But yeah, guys, it's working lovely. Yeah. So number 1 is supposed to be about 30 watts, what Jason said. So we've done 2.7 miles so far. The battery has not even lost. Look, it's got one tiny little
we have
fragment.
This battery already have 7 miles distance.
This one?
Yeah, this is a.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's charger 4.
So it's already done 7 miles. Yeah, so it's 11 in total. What, on 1 charge?
Yeah.
Right, guys. So on pedal assist. Oh god, I'm in the wrong gear. So this is quite a steep hill. So I'm going to change gear. Look.
Yeah.
And this. Look at that. Just
that would be much better, right?
climbing up the hill. No problem at all. Unreal. I mean, I can just have my legs going around without any resistance at all, and this has got enough power to just pull me up the hill. I'm actually having to like back off here because it's pulling up. It's just the combination of the bike, I think the combination of the lightweight bike and the fact that that motor has just got, you know, a lot of power. This is game changing. You can feel the front wheel slipping up a little bit as well. My legs are just literally going round. Hardly any pressure at all. I can hear Jason changing gear on that other one. Is that hard work? This is way more powerful, isn't it, than that?
Yes, right.
That's just so heavy, isn't it? Okay, granted that one has got a bigger, that Hovsko bike has got a bigger battery, so you know you're going to get more range. But I mean, the way it's just accelerates. Almost don't even need it in that power level. I'll put it down to 2. Right guys, it's the next day now. I'm off road over this park, and Jason's gone back now. What a top bloke Jason is, eh? He's absolutely brilliant. Such a clever bloke for kind of getting this project underway and off the ground. I mean, you know, this should be ready in August, we're thinking about. So yeah, but it's not going to be available to order just yet. So just keep an eye on the website if you're interested in this, because it will be coming really soon, and I'll continue to do updates on here and obviously ride this around. But yeah, so we're doing a bit of throttle now. It's still limited to 15.5, obviously. I think there is probably a way for you guys, if you really want to ride this properly off-road, to kind of, you know, de-restrict this. But I'm thinking this could be wicked on like a really lightweight dual suspension thing. I might try that next, because if you know, it's all about the weight, the sort of lightweight nature of this bike. And again, I'm so impressed with this little bike. It's cheap as chips, but I mean, it's actually really good. It doesn't clunk around. The only clunking you're getting is a little bit on this bracket, and I think maybe we can work on that. But this bike's solid, and it's got everything you kind of really want from a bike. Look, all the things like, you know, the small chainring at the front, the nice black sprocket at the back. It's a decent bike. But yeah, really impressed with this, guys. So I don't know if I mentioned, this is like a 7 amp hour battery in here, so not the biggest battery in the world. We will be having a system which allows you to sort of use another battery. Basically, there's going to be a battery designed to work with this, so you can parallel the two together. That's going to come a lot later, but that's something to sort of, you know, look forward to. Right guys, I'm going to leave this one here now because look, it's just started raining, typical English weather. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also go check out kirbebike.com for all the products that we've got up to now. This isn't on the website at the moment just yet. It will be, so I'm giving you a proper sneak preview of this product. Let me know what you think of it as well in the comments, because I'm really interested to sort of hear your thoughts. It's always been my quest to get personal transportation as easy and, you know, electric personal transportation as easy and, you know, cost effective as possible. So yeah, this is a bit of a dream come true for me. So anyway guys, I'm going to get out of the rain and I'll catch you next time.